Hello, Vudani here, and today I'm going to bring you a PvE guide, and don't worry, this is for making gold, so it is very relevant to your world versus world experience. Obviously, you need a good amount of gold to fund your exotics, and exotics really do help quite a bit in world versus world. I know before I had my gear on my elementalist, I was critting for, maybe 3k or so. And now I'm seeing 7k crits, so that should alone motivate you to farm a bit of gold. And what it is Citadel of Flame runs. That is a level 75 explorable dungeon, basically in the upper rightmost corner of the map. And I'm sure a lot of people have seen this, but for those of you who haven't, this is a very effective way of making gold. There are generally groups that are running there. You could see where the zone in was at the start of the video, and if you do go to that location, you'll probably be able to find a group pretty quickly. There are a lot of groups running this right now. This probably will get adjusted to some extent because, I mean, you can also get about 45 to 50, 60, I mean, it depends on how fast you run it, but char carvings, and those are essentially tokens for exotic gear as well, so kind of get two things here, but you're gonna make probably with average groups about 1.5 gold per hour, and you're going to be doing that in a dungeon, which is pretty fun. It's not mindless, to say the I mean, it is somewhat mindless. The dungeon isn't that difficult, it's fairly easy, but it is a good way to make cash. And if you do watch this video and you haven't done it, I mean, really just watching someone go through the dungeon once is going to be enough to allow you to get groups and basically say you've done it. I mean, it's pretty simple. There are a few things in it that you would need to see once to understand, and the only real I guess thing you might not understand is right before the last boss in that room. It's basically just survive as long as you can, and a strategy we use to handle that a little better is to kill the first smoke lord. Other than that, we're going to just kite the entire time. Another thing that might not be obvious is in that room where I jump up the wall. If you got someone good at jump puzzles, they can jump right up that side there to get those bombs. You'll see that eventually in this video. And I mean, that actually helps quite a bit if you're able to do that. It really, if you can manage to dodge the flame in that area and do that, you'll pretty much assure that you'll get that every time. And another thing is for the flame room where you get the little Ghostbuster gun, make sure you get as many of your group to go through that as you can. I believe we went through with very few people, but if you do get more people, you'll have a much better chance of completing that. The mobs in there do hit pretty hard, so don't take that part lightly. And if you, I mean, just go follow the layout of this video here, and you should be getting about 1.5 gold per hour, and 1.5 gold per hour is going to get you full exotics pretty quickly. As for the rest of it, I'll let the video explain itself. And one last thing to note is that generally you're going to want to sell everything except obviously salvageable items and yellows. You'll salvage those. The rest of it, the blues and greens, just go ahead and sell those. You're gonna make more money doing that. And I hope you guys enjoy.
Go ahead, hit me.
They'll have to hit much harder. Fury rising!
Balthazar, give me strength.
This is getting serious. doing?
Talk, imposter, or I'll call one of my devourers in here.
Sounds good to me. I hear they're delicious.
Replenishing. I am mighty.
I am death incarnate. Go ahead, hit me.
Aim for pain.
Refreshing.
My dust.
Exposed, entered channel.
The Flame Legion has wired this room to blow!
You come seeking knowledge? Knowledge is the greatest treasure.
Quick! Bring all the explosives to me! I can disarm them!
One's knowledge cannot go beyond one's experience. The answer is out there.
Replenishing.
One's knowledge cannot go beyond one's experience. You come seeking knowledge?
Good job! Now let's make a bomb of our own. Let's find some orosite.
One's not.
This auracite is more calcified than I recall. This might take a while. Hold on a minute. I see a weak spot. Let me get my handy podging spanner in here. And we need to cross the magma fields to find magmasite.
Knowledge is the greatest treasure. One's knowledge cannot go beyond one's experience.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Right over there. A huge chunk of magmasite.
Replenishing. Channel RMG. Link to youtube.com.
Magmasite is incredibly volatile and puts the boom in my kaboomia. A few crystal shards should do it. There we go. Now that I've got the components, we can go for it. We're almost there. We need to get in.
Feel the fury.
Let's persuade the guards to let us apply a bit of kabooming to the door.
Can't see anything.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Knowledge is the greatest treasure.
They sealed the ritual room from the inside. Nothing my kaboomium can't fix. Give me a minute and I'll blow this door to pieces.
Refreshing.
I could outrun a centaur. I can move mountains!
Strong.
They'll have to hit much harder. Still standing. Barely. I don't have enough energy.
Oh, not good at all. Please step back.
fire! I could outrun a centaur.
As always, I hope this video is helpful. If you have any suggestions on possible PvE content, feel free to leave those in the comments. Don't really plan on doing too much of this, but I really felt that this guide was relevant to your PvP interests, at least in a world versus world aspect. And thanks for watching.